I don't know what I want to talk about, but I know I want to talk. And that's what I use these vlogs for. So as it just why as a species are we so affected by the thoughts and opinions of others? Why, and maybe not everybody is that way. I'm a very confident person, and it took a lot of struggle and a lot of practice to get that way. I work really hard in everything that I do, and any success that I have has not been given to me, it has been earned. And I went from having no confidence to being a fairly confident person. I did that. Like, it didn't happen overnight. It wasn't, you know, it developed itself over time. I worked hard at it, and I worked hard at my life, and I got there. And still, the opinion or the words of one person can take the wind out of your sails. Why do we place so much of our self-worth in the opinions of others? I'm on the verge of tears currently. I woke up really in a great mood this morning. It was a long weekend, and my job is fairly busy for me right now, and I'm really behind, and I don't like being behind. So I spent my long weekend practically working. I worked probably 14, 16 hours on the weekend, or more, just trying to get caught up on paperwork. So I got up this morning and I felt really good. Even though I'm still very busy, I'm still very behind, I worked really hard and I'm in a good position. I had an appointment this morning that had to be rescheduled, so I had extra time this morning. You know, nobody was overly angry at me in my email inbox by 10 o'clock when I left the house, so like, this was a good day. And my boss forwarded me an email from a client, not even a client really, kind of a client. This email must have taken him all morning, and it was gigantic, and it itemized the things that I do wrong, that I've done wrong, that I continue to do wrong. And it's not accurate. His view of things and his requests, they can't be met. There are things that I have to do as part of this job, and he doesn't like it, or he doesn't like me, or both. And the word that gets me the most is unseasoned. I am unseasoned in this job, and I guess he's not wrong. I haven't been doing this job for very long. I worked for a different company for about 4 or 5 years, doing this same job, and now I work for this company and it's been a year. So I am unseasoned. I am better than most. I don't think that I did anything wrong with this particular job. He seems to think otherwise. And it's like being kicked in the guts. Like the wind comes out of your lungs and everything that you thought was good is bad, and you start to second guess everything. Like, am I made for this job? What am I doing wrong? What could I have done differently? Why is this particular person just, and it's not my first job with him. I've had several, and he's had problems every time, and he's made a point to say that, which is great for me. I don't know. Why? If I know what he has said is inaccurate, and I know that I'm good at my job, and I know that his requests are not reachable or not able to be fulfilled, why then do I place any stock in his opinion at all? If I know he's had a problem with me on every claim so far, and I just can't meet his expectations for whatever the reason, why do I let him ruin my day? Why do I let him make me feel mad and bad and sad all at the same time? Isn't it funny how they all rhyme? Oh God. And all I want to do is eat. That is the worst part. Is when things like this happen, I go to food. And I don't go to bananas and carrots and ranch dressing or salad, you know, snack on a little bit of kale. Oh no. I need sugar, cupcakes, danishes, cookies, ice cream. Oh, candy. Oh. Not grease, not salt, sugar. I need sugar in my life. Because this guy has wrote a big ass email telling my boss how terrible I am. Yeah. And he's not even, like, if I don't want to give too much away. So, because I don't want to identify anybody or lead anybody to like, that's not the purpose of this. I'm not calling anybody out. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your expectations, and if somebody's not meeting those expectations, then you move on. I've been there. It's fine. So the purpose of this rant is to help myself feel better and not place so much stock in somebody else's words. So let me tell you about how he is involved in my job without really giving too much away for privacy reasons. I handle insurance claims. So I am an adjuster, and I am hired by insurance companies to adjust property loss claims that get submitted by their clients. So we call them policyholders or insureds. Insurance policies are sold by insurance brokers. They don't really get involved in the claims process, but they typically have a relationship with their policyholders, especially if you're a big account or a big client, or you spend a lot of money, or you have a lot of influence. And so I was hired by well, I guess technically the broker sent over the assignment, but I work for the insurance company. The insurance company pays my bills. My job is to help guide the claim, advise on coverage, control costs, things like that, and report to the insurance company. Some brokers are very involved in their clients' claims. The expensive clients, the people with money, the people with influence, the big companies, the big accounts. And in this case, that is exactly what is happening. So the person who I cannot meet their expectations is the broker. However, the broker plays no role in the claim aside from following up with their client and being their client's advocate. They're not affected by the damage. They don't pay the bills. They essentially have no role in the claims process except for making my life difficult and advocating for their client. And it is the broker in this case who has the very poor opinion of me. So yeah, here we are. I don't know. It's got me all cloudy headed and feel stupid. Second guessing my whole life. Sucks. So this person didn't hire me, really. They don't pay my bills. But boy, is he involved. So now, I've recommended that this claim be reassigned to somebody else. I don't think I should do work for this company anymore. I can't seem to win them over. Now I'm going to go in and brief the new adjuster on what's been done and all of that. But he's ruined my whole day, and I'm probably going to have a cupcake if there's any left. And I shouldn't, but I will because I feel bad about myself. And that's how I got to be 300 pounds. Feeling bad about myself and eating about it. And then I'll feel guilty. And then we'll get into an endless cycle where all I do is feel guilty and bad about myself and eat. Who knows that? Who knows that cycle of violence against yourself? If anybody knows why the human race does this, I would be happy to hear it.